Okay, so technically I've already made a video of this, but this is technically a redo, and right now it's currently 11:31, so I gotta keep it down because everyone's asleep, and that is not the point of this video. Good lordy. All right, so technically I've already made a video talking about what I wanted to do for the channel, but also 2024. But I wanted to do a redo because that video was like 39 minutes long, and I want to make this short, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. As in the original one, I did had an idea of what I wanted to discuss about, but didn't thought too much of like what other things I wanted to discuss. But since I made that video and added 2 things onto the things, well, it was 3 things, but now it's 5 things, and I'm now going to discuss on here. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make this quick and short, hopefully. At least 12 minutes. And why am I doing a redo? Because I could have edited that video if I stayed up late, but I didn't want to because I'm trying not to stay up late anymore. Well, technically I can stay up late on the weekends, but not on school weekends, like, because I can't be up late on a school night. But also, it's no longer fun for me to stay up late because it's exhausting, and yeah, it's official. Being a night owl is now a curse for me. And I also have to fix my sleeping schedule, so there's that too. But with that being said, hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. So, I've been wanting to make this video about what I wanted to discuss about, but as I said earlier, I didn't thought too much of like what other things I needed to talk about that would be important. The first 3 topics are mainly going to be important, while the other 2 are just going to be bonuses, you know, just random that I'll be doing. And you could say this is a life update slash channel update. I don't know. Even though I'm doing a redo of this video, it kind of still feels pointless of me making it because, like, I feel like most of it that I'm going to discuss in here isn't going to come into fruition or something. But with that being said, let's not waste any time and just get on with the important topics I would like to discuss about. And this could be a life slash channel update here. I don't know. I mean, originally I was supposed to make a video talking about my thoughts on all the Twilight movies that I did just watch recently, because why not? I felt in the mood. But that'll have to be for tomorrow, which technically I'm supposed to talk about my thoughts on the Ted series, but I'm about to do that on TikTok. Unless I have time to do 2 videos tomorrow, but I don't know. I should have already edited my day 3 to 5 Orlando vlogs this week, but hang on, let me see. We have 3 days left of January, right? If it were, well, right now there's 4, as it's still Saturday, but I guess I might as well try to edit them from the 29th to the 31st if I don't have nothing too much planned, which, okay, I really did not plan all this well. And I'm hoping I don't repeat the thing I've always been doing for the past 3 years now, where I have so many videos planned, but 75% of them are the videos I have been trying to catch up making, while the 25% are the ones I do get the chance to make, but, like, I don't have time. Like, it's hard to explain, but one of them would definitely be movie reviews I wanted to cover on the channel, especially for movies that came out last year. But I'm pretty much going to be doing them this year on the days they were released last year. But yeah, hopefully I don't repeat any of that right now. There's only about, like, probably 2 or 3 videos I want to catch up making. And as of right now, I have about 8 videos I must catch up on making slash editing. One would be my thoughts on the Ted series, and I might as well include the movies in there. And 2 would be my 2022 review and 2023 review, which would then make that 3. Then 4 is my Mean Girls double movie review, but I have that planned for February. And then I was supposed to make a review talking about my thoughts on M. Night Shyamalan's Twisted Superhero Trilogy, as that's how I like to call it. I was supposed to make that last Friday, but unfortunately, I could not, which I apologize for that. And then the last 3 would be my day 3 to 5 on them vlogs. Now, yesterday I wanted to free up space around my storage because I always have storage issues, as I constantly repeat that so many times. But I was like hesitant because I don't know, because the first time I did it was on accident. But I am aware that my day 3 to 5 Orlando vlogs were technically videos from last year, as I've only posted day 1 to 2. I meant to post the day 3 to 5, but I accidentally freed up space in Google Photos to where I thought I had lost all my photos and videos in my gallery, but thank God Google Photos saved it all, as they were all backed up in Google Photos. But yeah, that was on accident of me freeing up space, but hey, at least I learned about 2 things. 1, I now know what that does if I press the free up space button, and 2, thank God that most of it was saved on Google Photos. But hey, at least I learned something and was relieved about something. One was that now I know what that button does when I press free up space on Google Photos, and 2 would be thank God that most of it was saved on there. And after finally editing my last video, which was my review for Monarch Legacy of Monsters, I did want to free up storage, free up space on Google Photos, but for some reason I was hesitant because part of me was like concerned of like, oh God, what if it won't do the same like last time? What if I lose everything? When I'm probably just being worried for nothing, because the first time it happened, they were all saved. So why should I be worried for the second time? Because like if I free up storage now, most of it won't be in my gallery anymore, but at least most of it would have been backed up in Google Photos. So I don't know. I was discussing with my dad about this yesterday, and just I don't know. Maybe right after I edit this video, I am gonna try to free up space. I don't know. Like, I was just hesitant, as I was just concerned, because I don't want to screw up something, because I'm no good with technology. Only my dad and Nana are. But yeah, with that being said, let's go on with the first topic. So, it's 2024, yet I still feel like I'm in 2023, which means I'm probably going insane. I don't know, but I know that it's 2024, yet I feel like I'm still in 2023, but still, since it's a new year, there's a few changes I would like to make. Does that involve the channel? Yes, but also mainly my personal life. Like, for example, I would like to make sure I go to sleep at 9 or something, which, does that say that on there? Let me see. Yeah, go to sleep at 9. Mainly for when it's a school day or something. But basically what I'm trying to say is that since it's a new year, I'm hoping to make a few changes about myself, because let's just say that I've had a self-hatred thing going on for the past 3 years, and that is not great, especially for my mental health, as great, now I have a mental health issue thing. I didn't think I'd be getting one of those, but I guess it's normal for everyone to have a mental health thing. Oh dear God. And who knows, maybe I'll get to experience what most YouTubers experience with their mental healths. As far as I know. I don't know. But yeah, basically I'm going to be wanting to do some stuff this year that won't have me doing much YouTube. And there's probably a couple of things that's probably going to keep me away from doing YouTube. Like, 1, getting a job, and 2, high school, which that's mainly going to be the first topic I want to discuss about. I'm in 12th grade. I'm supposed to graduate this year, yet I am so worried that I'm not going to be able to graduate. Why? Oh, easy. I miss some of my classes because I'm always up late in the middle of the night because I happen to be a night owl and it's a freaking curse. And 2, I'm always distracted in class thinking about so many things that isn't school related, like movies, Funko Pops, just, like, this has always been a thing for me where I'd be distracted in class. And 3, just the first 2 things I just brought up. I don't know, I guess you could say I have a self-doubt thing going on, but just, I am concerned of like, oh God, what if I don't graduate? But I'm hoping I do, because I'd rather not repeat a grade, because I thought for the past couple of years, well, I guess for the past 3 grades I thought I'd have to repeat a grade, but luckily I've just managed to go to the next, and I'm like, how was I able to go to 10th grade? Like, I barely did anything in 9th grade, which would make sense, because we're all in quarantine and mainly did online school. I don't know, just, I guess we shall see, but yeah, with that being said, I do gotta focus on schoolwork. In fact, I should have done some homework today, but I was very tired and exhausted from staying up late. And what is up with my hair? My hair is now starting to look curly. It shouldn't be like that. That's my brother's mistake. Mine is supposed to be just straight hair or something. Now it's getting gross. And also, I could get a haircut, but I won't. Unless I cave in, but I'll most likely get a haircut by around July and prep for Deadpool 3. Just so I can have my hair look like Ryan Reynolds or something. But yeah, now all y'all will probably understand this, as I may not do much YouTube, as I'm most likely going to be trying to focus on school, because I gotta make sure I get most of my assignments done, but also focus in school, which is going to be a hard task for me to do, because I'm always distracted doing other things. It's hard for me to basically commit to something, which something tells me I got commitment issues, which is concerning. Crap. So yeah, in case I'm not doing much YouTube videos, now you know why. I am mainly trying to focus, trying to graduate high school. And will I do a vlog of me graduating? I don't know. It's a possibility. Hey, cross fingers that I graduate high school, because if not... Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Now, my second topic we'd like to discuss about is definitely going to affect the channel a lot more, of me not being able to post if I'm doing this thing, which would be the second topic I'm going to talk about. I gotta get a job soon because, in case you didn't know, I'm 17 years old. I'm going to be turning 18 this April, and most folks would be excited to be turning into an adult once they turn 18 because that means they can do whatever the fuck they want. I'm not like those folks because, I'm not excited to be an adult. I mean, sure, I could have my own place, do what, but yeah, I could do whatever I want, but no, I'm sorry, I'm not ready to be an adult. I can't believe I'm even, like, I don't know how to explain this, but, like, I may be 17 years old, but I kind of have a brain of a child. I can be a bit immature sometimes. Then again, some folks are probably like that. I don't know, but just, like, I feel like, another weird thing, I feel like I'm still in the kid's body, but as I've noticed in the years, I'm like, oh wow, I'm actually taller than my mom. Like, my mom was this tall, I was here, but now time has flown by and I'm like, OMG, I'm taller than her. But yeah, I got my own personal reasons for why I'm not looking forward to being an adult, and just, like, all I can say is that I'm just not ready. I am not ready. I mean, like, I know I kind of have an idea what I gotta do once I'm an adult, but, like, I'm not fully prepared. I've just mainly, my whole mind has just been in La La Land, or whatever you can call it. But basically, I've been spending too much time just wandering around in La La Land, and not have been thinking about the future, as I've just been, like, basically living the life of the party or something. But now that the time has come, I'm like, wait, just now, like, can you give me more time? I'm not prepared for this. Like, basically, say if I were be chosen for a greater purpose, like, you know, one of those movies, they have, like, you are the chosen one, like, I'm not ready and all that. That's me right there, if you get what I'm trying to say, which hopefully you do, because I have issues. I have an issue of trying to explain things sometimes. But yeah, since I'm going to be turning into an adult, yeah, I gotta do some things that adults do in life, depending what that is. But, one of the things that I need to do this year is to get a job. I gotta get a job just so I can earn some money, so I can, like, purchase stuff of my own, as I feel bad of having to have my mom buy stuff for me. I mean, I'm glad, but, like, I don't want her to go broke on me. Still, basically, if I want to get something, I gotta have money, and I have to earn money by having a job. And I was hoping to work at the movie theater, but right now they're not currently hiring at the moment, which is quite unfortunate, because I'm hoping to get a job before I visit my dad this July. As this is something I got from my mom as she was explaining it to me. Basically, if I've been staying at a job for 3 months, basically they'll be like, okay, since you've been here with us for 3 months, you can now spend time with your family, but be sure to let us know when you're going to come back. Because say if I get a job a month before I go visit my dad, I'll most likely lose it if I haven't been there for 3 months. I don't know what people, I got no job experience. But yeah, whether I work at a theater or not, I am gonna eventually try to get a job sometime this year, because I would like to earn some money, just so I can, buy stuff that I want or need. And technically, I am earning money from YouTube. I still sort of am. There's just one issue I need to fix, and if I can't have that fixed, I'm gonna have to have my dad fix that. And technically, I could have had him fix it for me while I was in Florida last month, but he's currently somewhere else at the moment because he got deported, or I forgot what the word is. It's probably neither of those, but basically he's doing something that Patricia did back in 2021, where she was in Korea for about a year, and she came home around November 2021. And if I recall correctly, my dad will be back in Florida by April or March of this year. And I also mentioned that my family will be coming this summer just to see me graduate. Let's hope I graduate, but hey, at least I get to see my brother, who is going to be staying with us here for a couple of weeks, and then I'm going to be flying with him back to Florida, and most likely be with my dad for about a month. Technically, I could just be there for 2 weeks if I wanted, but the reason I'm staying a little longer is just so I could have me and Dee dress up as Deadpool and Wolverine for Deadpool 3. And I hope that happens. And I hope we see it in IMAX, because if not, I'm going to put some dirt in your eye, Dad. Basically, second thing is that I gotta get a job, which means I'm not going to be doing much YouTube, but Still, let's just hope everything all works out. As for the third topic, I've discussed this a while ago when I explained why I wasn't uploading much YouTube videos, and in my 2023 review, I will explain something personal of how 2023 went for me, because let's just say that it broke me mentally. And I'm honestly not going to be looking forward to talking about that, but hey, it's better than talking about why I was grounded for 2 weeks, which, speaking about that, I know on the channel I've mentioned how I would make a video talking about that, but, if I'm being honest, I didn't feel comfortable wanting to do it. I mean, I know I wanted to explain you guys exactly what happened on why I was grounded for 2 weeks, but, I just didn't feel comfortable about it. I mean, I did feel like you guys should know, but at the same time, I didn't know if I felt comfortable talking about it. But then, Patricia discussed something with me about that, and let's just say she had a good point on why I should not go full detail why I was grounded for 2 weeks. But I will say this. I will say a little bit of why I was grounded in my 2022 review. But I'm not going to go full detail, because let's just say that that's not going to be a good idea for me. At all. Like, it's going to be a bad idea if I just say anything. Then hey, at least my folks are letting me know what to do and not do on the channel. As I'm still learning, as I'm still young, you know, at age 17, but just sometimes I wish I wasn't that dumb. Even though I'm pretty smart, just I've just been burnt. If you get what I mean by burnt. But yeah, I will be talking about my personal life a little bit on both my 2022 and 2023 review, but I'm going to try not to go full detail, because, again, I don't like to, but I'm going to still try not to go full detail, because I don't like to talk about my personal life often on here. I mean, I know I've said some personal stuff about my life, but I just don't like talking about my personal life that often, because I don't want people knowing my business, and that should be understandable for some folks that be doing social media stuff. But yeah, I will say this. 2023 definitely broke me mentally, and I'm hoping 2024 will be better. Much more better. As I thought 2022 sucked. No, 2023 was worse. And it's clear that I probably treated 2022 too harshly. But yeah, in the video, I had mentioned about how I've been thinking about wanting to take a break, just didn't know when, but that once I've thought of when I will want to take a break from YouTube, I will let you guys know as soon as possible. I'm still thinking about that. I'm planning to have it sometime this year, which that may be impossible because there's a lot of stuff I'm going to want to cover on the channel, because I just am now addicted to wanting to make videos every day. I took a break from making videos around 2018 because of a personal reason that I will probably make a video of. Now, it's not that bad, but let's just say that my dad made a big mistake letting me do YouTube at a young age. He should have let me done it at, like, a right age. Like, maybe when I be 13 or 14. Because I started doing it around 2017. And most of my old videos involved making Alvin the Chipmunk videos. That's another video that I'm still intending to make. As I still have the plushies, by the way. But yeah, how long I will want to take a break, it's probably going to be at least a month or 2. But, like I said, with everything that's coming out this year, that may be impossible. But if I were to take a break sometime this year, it may not be 1 to 2 months, but it's probably going to be at least 3 weeks or something, because, not gonna lie, it's pretty stressful for me having to make YouTube videos, especially editing them, since I don't have an editor, and if I did have an editor, I wouldn't be able to pay them, so that would not be fair, as I think most YouTubers have editors that pay them, unless they have them for free. I don't know, but just, basically, I'm just doing everything all by myself, as I'm still a noob YouTuber. I'm not like a pro YouTuber. I don't know how to make well, I know how to make reaction videos, but when it comes to watching a movie or a show / episode, yeah, I don't know. Plus, I'm trying to avoid getting a copyright strike, but say if something were to happen to the channel, and anything could happen to the channel, whether it gets hacked, or, I quit, or something, if anything happens to it, like, for example, if this channel does get hacked, because channels have been hacked before, like Doom Blazers, his channel got hacked last year, which was unfortunate, but, he did make another one, and he did regain all the subscribers, which is good for him, but basically, if what happened to him happens to me, I'm not gonna. That's it. I'm just gonna stop making YouTube videos, but I'll still make TikToks and stuff. But like, that'll be it for me. Which I feel like I'm probably jinxing it now, but I don't know. Because then, if that happens, all of that was for nothing. But hey, I guess it was fun while it lasted. But now, if I were to retire from YouTube, which speaking about retirement, can't believe MatPat's retiring YouTube. And I'm not even like a long-time fan, so that's probably worse for me. But I know my brother is, and that was devastating for him to find out he was retiring. But if I were to retire from YouTube, it'd probably be around, whether it be 2030, which I doubt it, but like probably when I'm like 30 years old or something. I don't know. I did thought of 2030, but then I just remembered that Avatar 5 comes out a year after that, so I don't know. But basically, eventually, I will retire from doing YouTube videos, but we shall see, because not everything's set in stone. But yeah, I do hope to take a break from YouTube, because like I said, it's not always fun. It's pretty stressful having to edit and post, especially when it comes to staying up late to finish editing a freaking video. But if I were to take a break, it would have to be at least 3 weeks. But if I see a gap, like, oh, I could definitely do that. But if I were to take a break, it'd have to be at least 3 weeks or a month or 2. That depends if nothing is coming out around that time. But we shall see. But basically, I would like to take a break soon because I deserve it. And it's probably going to do a lot for my mental health or something. I don't know. But because I remember, like, for the past couple of weeks, I've not been making much videos. Again, sort of. But I'm just like, you know, it's kind of great not having to make a video or something. But just, yeah, I definitely would like to take a break sometime this year. Just don't know when. And once that time comes, I'll be sure to make a video about it, as that's literally how y'all will know. Once the video comes out of me saying I need a break from YouTube, yeah, y'all will know. Now, as for the 2 bonus things, which aren't too important, as those were the only 3 things I wanted to discuss about, but I made the video a lot more longer discussing the last 2 topics, which feels like I'm doing that again right now, so I better wrap this up, because we're now in 26 minutes in, as I was hoping to make this at least 12 minutes. And would you look at that? It's officially midnight, y'all. Like, I should not be up this late, but hey, at least it's the weekend, because if this were on a school night, my parents would kill me. Okay, that's probably not a good way to say that, but obviously y'all know that they won't literally kill me. That's just something people would say, like, you know, in an episode, the main character would be like, oh no, my parents are gonna kill me because I damaged their car. So you get what I was trying to say. But anyways, now that I've discussed the 3 important topics I discussed about, I'm now gonna discuss the last 2 bonus topics that aren't too important, but just mainly have to do with what I'm gonna try to do on the channel. 1, well, technically 4, so I have about like 2,000 videos on here. Well, technically 3,000 if I include my old videos from 2017 to 2018. But this has been on my mind for the past few weeks now. Actually, make that a few months now. And I've been thinking about wanting to take down certain videos on the channel. And by certain videos, I mean videos that I don't feel comfortable having if I feel so embarrassed to just, like, I mean, I know I got a comment of someone telling me not to do it, where they mentioned, like, don't take them down. It shows how far you've came on the channel, like, your progress from before and after and all that. I know, but, like, if I'm not comfortable having it posted, I'm gonna want to take it down. Plus, I got my own personal reasons, but either that, or say, for example, if I did make a video saying that I'm half black, half white, which, by the way, I have not made a video talking about that. Well, technically I did, but it was mainly on TikTok, which I might as well explain what I mean by this. Back in 2020, I made a video on Martin Luther King Day of how I'm half white, half black, because my mom, well, you obviously know what my parents look like. This is my mom, this is my dad. You notice their skin tones? In my head, I think, oh, I'm half white because of my mom, and I'm half black because of my dad. Just know, I was very stupid around 2020. I didn't have a mature, big brain back then, as I do have now, because now that I'm much older, and maybe a bit mature, but basically much older, I now have a better understanding with certain things, certain surroundings and stuff, as I would continue to learn and understand stuff a lot more better in the next couple of years. which would have been from like 2019 to now, I guess. And eventually my dad did talk to me about that and told me to, you gotta take that down, son. That's, which, thanks, Dad. You done me a favor. But yeah, that's just an example there. As, if there's a video I've made that is not good and where people get the wrong idea of what I mean by that, I'm gonna want to take it down. Because my main excuse, I was young. I didn't know then. But now, like, so that is if I have made a video, something like that. Because I feel like most of the videos I would like to take down are probably videos that are cringe and are just embarrassing to have. But still, basically, just, I'm gonna want to take down certain videos, whether they're embarrassing or whatever I explained earlier about what I meant. I'm gonna want to take it down if I don't feel comfortable having them uploaded public on the channel. And by take down, it's either gonna be no longer have them public, or I just straight up delete it. And in fact, I will basically snap my fingers and just take down half of my videos. Now that depends, but I am gonna want to do that. And by the way, yesterday when I did this part of like I'm gonna snap my fingers, I tried to press the button, but you hear that? Its berries are dead, and I could not believe it. Like, for 6 years this thing has been okay. Now its berries are finally ran out. But yes, I've had this thing since April 2018. What a time to be alive. Take me back. Well, except for that traumatic experience for Infinity War. I don't think I could go through that again. I still gotta do a video talking about my thoughts on how Infinity War broke me. But yeah, basically I shall snap my fingers and half of my YouTube videos will cease to exist. Anyways, moving on. As for the last topic, this is a bit random, but hey, it's added on here. I would like to better improve my videos, because my YouTube videos from 2020 to 2021 are nothing but cringy ass videos. But my videos from 2022 to 2023, still cringe, but better improved videos. Now, what will my videos be for 2024? Probably a bit similar with how 2023 went for me for videos, but we shall see. But basically, I would like to improve some of my videos. Like, for example, I need a background, because this can't be my background. I need to have a background where there's like a bunch of stuff featured from movies, like books, movies. Like, you see my shelf? It's a bunch of Legos, Funko Pops, and movies. Like, just a collection. I have like a whole collection set going on. And technically, I would like to do something about the guest room. There's a room next door, which was supposed to be a gaming room when we moved in, but it's now a guest room. But I would like to turn it into a studio room / a gaming room. But I'm hoping to put most of my Funko Pops and Lego sets in there, because I have about over 100 Funko Pops, which I am going to do a video, by the way, so stay tuned for that. But like, I'm running out of room here and I need space. And also, I need to have a green screen going on, but I don't know how to do a green screen thing, so I'm going to have my dad help me out with that. But basically, I would like to better improve my videos. Now, when it comes to reactions, we shall see. I can't guarantee it, but I'm going to try to do something. I can't guarantee it, but I'll see what I can do. At least I know how to do trailer reactions, which I still would like to re-upload my old trailer reactions that didn't feature any footage, because I didn't know how to do it then, but thank God I figured out how. And technically, I do have a mic that I had my Nana order me from Amazon, but I haven't been using that much, because pretty much my voice is the mic, because I happen to be loud as hell. Like, very loud. I could be as loud, like, I could be loud right now, but I need to keep it down, because look at the time, it's like 12:13. But yeah, hopefully everything I've discussed here will come to fruition, because if not, then this video was totally pointless, and now it's 34 minutes long, so I better wrap this up. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I just wanted to discuss anything that I wanted to discuss about. This video was probably pointless to make, but I don't know, I just felt the need, because I knew I wanted to discuss mainly about me graduating and me getting a job, and wanting to take a break, but that was all I could think about. Just the last two I discussed were just random that I came up with yesterday in my original video that I made, as this is a redo. And one last thing I forgot to mention in my second topic, so I do have an idea what I want to do one day, which would be become a movie director slash actor, because actors can direct their own movies. You didn't know that, but still, that's just something I wanted to do. But how am I gonna get there? Oh, I don't know. Like, this is something, like, here is what I want, like, me wanting to be a director and actor, and here's where I'm at right after I am done with high school, because let's just say I have not thought about what I want to do after high school, so that's not a good sign for me. So yeah, that I definitely need to figure out what am I going to be doing right after I graduate high school, if I graduate, which I am praying to God I graduate. But yeah, we shall see down the line. That was something I forgot to mention about, as I do know what I want to do in the near future, and that is be an actor slash director. So hopefully that happens. I guess we shall see where things will go, because we don't know what tomorrow brings. But anyways, with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be my Twilight review series? I don't know. We shall see. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.